got a little toddler with behavioral tantrums that are completely getting out of hand and you're feeling quite stressed because every day is a battle over every single activity? Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you 3 principles behind behavior management strategies that you can use to help with your little toddler's tantrums. So here at My Favourite Physio, we see lots of babies and children, and we mainly see them to help them with their gross motor skills. However, it is not uncommon that we see toddlers throw tantrums and behaviors that range from screaming and crying to hitting and throwing things across the room. So for us to help the little ones learn their gross motor skills, we must often first help them with their behavioral tantrums. Until a child can calm down and be receptive to instructions, it is very hard to actually teach them new skills. So here at My Favourite Physio, we often use 3 principles when teaching parents and little ones strategies to manage behavioral tantrums. The first principle is to have boundaries. So we often teach parents to set very clear boundaries so little one understands what is acceptable and what is not acceptable. So for example, here at My Favourite Physio, we say to little ones that they're not allowed to hit, they're not allowed to throw toys across the room, that they have to follow instructions because they are not in charge, but the therapist is in charge, mom and dad is in charge. They cannot be hitting mom and dad or screaming at them. Little one understands that when that's the boundary set, there's a consequence. Often we use a timeout chair, 1 minute for every year of their life. So if they're 2 years old, it's 2 minutes on a timeout chair, and then we bring them back to task. We also reward them if they do their activity happily, so lots of praise, and they get to have a little bit of time to play with the activity or toy that they like. We say to families, set those boundaries at home, whatever your consequences that you choose to have with your little one, or whatever your reward system you like to have with your little one. As long as you explain to them those are the boundaries and you stick to them, that is okay. Whatever you choose that works in your family. Number 2 is consistency. So once you set those boundaries, it is important to be consistent, to execute the consequences when bad behavior happens, and to reward when good behavior happens. Consistency is key, otherwise children will not respect those boundaries because sometimes you say so and sometimes you don't say so, and they don't know what is truly acceptable or not acceptable. Number 3, your tone of voice and posture is really important. So if you truly are not happy with the bad behavior, don't put a smile and say, it's okay, I understand, you're okay. That's not right. You need to basically say, stop. I don't like what you just did. No shouting, no hitting. I'm going to count to 3, and if you don't stop, you go into the naughty corner with the naughty chair timeout. You have to maintain a face that looks as serious as your tone of voice, and it's the same tone of voice and same action you carry out each time. Likewise, if they do something fantastic, we are always praising them, lots of claps and lots of happy face, and they get to play an activity as we promised they could. So if you're out there and you've got a little one with behavioral tantrums, why don't you try out these 3 principles for behavior management? If you've got a little one with behavioral tantrums and you're also struggling with their gross motor skills, what you should do is to ring us here at My Favourite Physio. Let one of our expert pediatric physiotherapists help you out and help your little one learn the gross motor skills they need to help keep them active and with their peers playing happily. The number to ring at My Favourite Physio is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there who's struggling with their little ones because of their behavior tantrums, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.